When I first met him, I would have been quite young. This might open up some child labor laws issues, but being around Harold, being around the artwork inspired me in my personal career. Harold needed more help to basically fabricate these things. All I did was go back and do a lot of the labor work and grind the sculptures, clean the concrete formwork, help him install some of the work. Well, probably about 11 years old or 12 years old. But but I continued working with Harold up until I was probably 18 or 19. He's completely meaningful to my life. And as I rolled into architecture, I carried that sort of instinct. It's served me well in my career. I recognize the fearlessness. I recognize the relentless nature of pursuing a career. And to watch Harold just enjoy life, basically. Enjoy the wonderment of where we are, what we're living, and that is the creative spirit. I'm not sure there is a real difference between career and life, or there could be, but not in Harold's case. If you're lucky, you live a life like Harold, where your life is basically your career. What I always respected about Harold was that he stayed in Spokane. I work with a lot of artists. They'll move to New York, they'll move to LA, and Harold didn't do that. Harold stayed here in Spokane. Some people would argue maybe to the detriment of actually him becoming even more famous internationally. I think that story should be told. Harold is a key component of Spokane culture. He was creative, of course. He was relentless, of course. But here's a moment where you can tell intact the story of a local artist from youth to elderly. I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Harold's legacy here, it's an opportunity to tell the story of a creative spirit. So what's nice about this collection, it is where these extremes meet. It's a particularly productive point in his life. And I think to have that entire collection intact is really important.